The perfect party needs a perfect treat, and gelatin fish bowls are swimming with possibilities. You can make them for a small child, or you can spike them and make them for an adult, and they'll love them either way. You may not think so, but they also work great for all kinds of occasions, like a child's birthday party, or maybe a themed sorority or fraternity party, or maybe even it's just a pool party. Not only will your guests be impressed with the presentation, but they'll also be surprised when they find out the several health benefits that gelatin provides, like weight management, a boost in metabolism, or the anti-aging effects because of the gelatin's dried collagen. But today, I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect treat in 4 easy steps. Step 1, choose your seafloor. Step 2, prepare the gelatin. Step 3, insert your sea creatures. And finally, step 4, add the finishing details. But first, let's talk about choosing your seafloor. Now, when you choose your seafloor, you have a variety of options, and gummy bears is one of them. If you do use gummy bears, I suggest using colors like yellow or green to stimulate the ocean floor. And all you need to do is cut them in half. But you don't have to use gummy bears. You can also use jelly beans if you like those better. You can also use colors like yellow or green, or you can use brighter colors like purples and pinks if you want to make it look more like an aquarium. Lastly, you can use vanilla wafers, and all you need to do to use vanilla wafers is just crumple up the cookie, and this way it'll give it a more lifelike appearance. But whichever you choose, you're going to want to place your seafloor in the bottom of a clear plastic cup. Now, let's talk about step 2, which is preparing the gelatin. Now, you also have a couple of choices when you prepare the gelatin, using blue Jell-O as the most obvious choice. I'll leave the flavor up to you. Or you can use what Martha Stewart does, and she likes to use a clear soda like a Sprite. If you want to do this, you open the bottle of Sprite or whichever clear soda you choose and let it sit until it goes flat. Then you add that to clear unflavored gelatin, and then finally add a couple drops of blue food dye to give the ocean color. But if you really want to have a fun party, you can also spike it, if you're of age, and also drink responsibly. You can use whichever liquor you'd like, but chances are your guests are going to prefer what the Tipsy Bartender's recipe, who has the #1 bartending channel on YouTube. And his recipe is 1 cup of UV blue, a half a cup of peach schnapps, and a half a cup of coconut rum. Once you have your liquor mixed, add it to clear unflavored gelatin. And don't worry, the UV blue will give it the ocean appearance. So, whichever gelatin you choose, pour it on top of your seafloor and let it chill in the fridge until it's firm. And after a couple hours, you'll be ready to insert your sea creatures. Swedish fish are going to be the easiest option. You'll find them at most stores. But if you want to get creative, you can also look for Finding Nemo fruit snacks or gummy worms if you want to add a variety to your fish bowl. So to insert your sea creatures, the Tipsy Bartender uses the lighter and toothpick approach. So what you do is you use a lighter to light the top of your cup, and then you put your sea creature on the toothpick and insert it. Twist the toothpick until it slides off. Then you can use the lighter to reheat the top of the cup, and it'll seal up any blemishes that the toothpick might make. But if you don't have a lighter or toothpicks to use, you can also just use a knife by making slits into the gelatin and using your fingers to insert the sea creatures. So once you've inserted your sea creatures, it's time for the 4th and final step, perhaps the most important, and that's adding the finishing details. Now you should know before you make your gelatin fish bowls that your containers are going to make a big statement. So while clear plastic cups might be the easiest mess-free option, you could also use mason jars for a classier statement, or you could be like Martha Stewart, who makes a big statement by using an actual fish bowl. So after the finishing details are done, you have your Jell-O fish bowls. So as you can see, you can go a variety of ways when you make your very own Jell-O fish bowls, and you have lots of room for creativity. But they are perfect for all ages, and they work great for most occasions, even though you may not think so. So all you have to do to impress your guests is remember 4 easy steps. 1, choose your seafloor. 2, prepare the gelatin. 3, insert your sea creatures. And finally, add the finishing touches. So go on home, try it yourself, and I think you'll find that life in the fishbowl is a lot more fun than you thought. Thank you.